Good morning, traders, and welcome to a new pre-market analysis. What's good? Hope you're doing well. And let's dive into the charts because we have some interesting price action actually. Look at this. So yesterday we pushed up when we set in the forecast. What did I say in the forecast? Price will push up, take these highs, and will probably create a fake range. And now we are looking to get the move down. Well, ooh, I want my blue one back, please. All right. So we've got the blue one now. No, now we still have got air orange, but there we go. So what happened yesterday is that we pushed up during London. We created those Asia highs. Then in this area, perfect area to look for shorts. And we took Asia highs, we took previous daily highs, we took previous weekly highs, and we can zoom in. And we actually have a entry going on there, if I'm saying it correctly. So we're going to quickly look into that. So it's a bit minor if you ask me. There's no strong early sellers. But in terms of the idea that people want to sell here at this highs, you've got that push down. And you've got one here. So low that led to a new high that's been taken out. Then price moves further up. That could be your early sellers. Let me zoom into that so you can properly see it. So then another set of early sellers is over here. We have this low that led to that high. Take it out. This low that led to that high, that's been taken out. And yeah. So there are a couple kind of early sellers. There's not like a super clean one, but there's more than enough. And then you get your entry from this area. And that's where you can short from. Then you leave the breathing room, of course. Short trade. So we got like 18. So it will be 13. Oh, sorry, 18 will be 8. And this will be 1.5.6. 18 will be 8. And you get a nice 1, 2, 3.5 out of this. So after this break, I would go break even. And it will probably end up in a break even trade for me. However, if you just did the 13 thing, you could have got that entry. Then another entry area could be if you wait for this one to break, that would be a proper break there. And then your entry would have been at 8, 8, 8. What? 18, 8, 5.6. And that would have been your proper break there. Sorry, I had to do it correctly. And you would have got your 1 to 4, even a 1 to 5 out of it before we get back here. And then you're still in the trade. You're even if you it just takes out that high. Okay. Oops. But even then, you get this trade. So I'll make a case study on this. Let me write that down actually. Is not updating my planning. 1 second, guys. Let me get my phone. Case study. EU short. So yeah, that would have been the short you would have got yesterday. I had a different short yesterday. I took a short on GU. No, it was EU or GU. We got up here and I just placed a short right there. Because I was already in EU shorts. Um, as I said, I trade slightly different now, but I use the same analysis. So I was in a short from 8.5, got in here, and I closed. Let me check my phone real quick. $7.75. So yeah, got in around there. Something like this. Pardon my noises. So yeah, that was my trade for GU. And then on EU, I had one entry there and one entry around here as well. And I closed at 320. So on EU, I had this trade going on. Yeah. So something like this on EU. But I will make a proper case study on the actual smart money trade you could have taken here. So it will aid you, help you, guide you, you know. I'm recording this, right? Yeah. What live? Let's dive into today. So we took out previous daily highs, as you can see, yesterday. Now we have a nice indecisive wick as a Monday candle. Got previous daily highs up here, previous daily lows down there. Then we took out previous weekly highs already. So previous weekly lows on the cards now. Not especially because we took the highs, so we have to take the lows, but we took the highs and we're aiming for the lows in terms of structure, in terms of liquidity. And at the bottom of our liquidity at the moment, so it's a previous weekly low. So that's why we're going lower. And that's what we're looking at. um, yeah. So we've got that for today. Pretty straightforward, if you ask me. We do have, we do still have this bullish range here. So what I will do, yesterday I said like we've got to wait for GU and DXY to line up, but I also said that there is a possibility that we might not get into that premium because of the momentum we want to see. And I feel like with this wick, price gave us an indication that it is ready to move lower. So I'm not waiting for GU to get up here. Which means for EU, I'm not expecting any higher pricing. If we do get so, then it's still possible. I mean, look at DXY. There's still plenty of room to the downside before we can move higher, before we move higher. Um, but if we look at this, we've got some nice equals lining up there. Um, we're clearly following this clean structure here. So I am not really interested in shorts on DXY, meaning longs on GU, meaning longs on EU. So what I will do actually is kind of class this as a bearish break. Minor structure then. It's not major because more major is this leg to the upside. But we'll use me. Put my screen straight. There we go. Now it's too high. Now it's too low. That's perfect. Okay. So I'll just use this as my break. So we follow this structure. We've a high, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high. We've got this supply area, POI, and I'm just interested in shorts from this area, really. There we go. We've got the 50%. Got a nice wick from that candle. We've got a so on the 50-minute, this would be your order block. However, we know that on the 5-minute we have this wick, and that's our actually 5-minute order block. In this case, we will use that 50-minute wick as our order block, as we know that there is a 5-minute order block, and it's perfectly inside the premium end of the premium supply zone. This is the leg we're using. There we go. So we will be looking to short from up here. We filled this price gap there. So that's been done now. I'll just take it here so we can maybe keep that for later analogy or when we make up the story for another trade, another movement. But for now, I'm really interested in these shorts or in these lows here. If you look how perfectly lined up, waked up they are. I feel like we can get this move today. Confluences for that area are that we have Asia highs up here. I will just take this high. This not previously daily high, but I will take that high as my Asia high. Not really because it's the Asia high, but if you look at this, I want to short from up that high, above that high. So why not use that as your Asia high? I know that this is my actual Asia high, but look at the liquidity building up here from the top. So yeah, I'll take that as my Asia high. Asia low's already been taken out. That's just the normal one. We'll just leave that. I'll just draw it on. Let's get to the 3-minute. Give a little drawing there. Oops. Here we go. Asia lows. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for today. As I said, it's July now. We passed the first half of the year. Sorry. We can expect some changes in price behavior. Got some news today. Howell speaking. Nice. So there will be fireworks today. Yeah. Got core CPI, consumer price index. So consumer price index is basically, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, it's basically what you can buy with a basket. So you put certain foods and you go to a shop and you fill your basket and you pay a certain amount for that basket. That's basically the buying power of the consumer at the moment. And this is something that's dropping all the time. So because things are getting more expensive, inflation, you know that. So CPI, inflation, they go, if I'm correct, hand in hand. But we can actually look that up. CPI, inflation. Yeah, see, that's what I meant with the basket. Anyway, yeah, a little bit of fundamental knowledge in case you were in need of that. Um, so yeah, we went over this. This is EU. Pretty straightforward, right? If not targeting, so what we have to keep in mind is that we have this bullish range now, and we actually tapped into that discounted area. But if not, what I was gonna say, if not targeting these lows, we can at least target deeper into that range because this is just a slight wick. This is a strong break, but this is indicating to us that okay, we might move further down. This leg, however, is not holding much liquidity, so there is still room to the upside. Can't ignore that. We've got a little liquidity pool there. There's more than enough room to the downside. So yeah, let's see for EU. I think we covered everything. Candles, yeah, that push, that wick. Well, I like how that wick just got up here. We show you in the 5-minute. So we literally just took out that liquidity there. So you kind of have your sweep as well. If anything, if your sweep here, by the way, where we break minimally to the downside and then get up there and then move further down. Yeah, let's look at GU then. Oh, my hay fevers. It's funny how now there's no sun and the rain. It rained tonight and my hay fever is getting worse. This says everything. This is too clean, first of all. So this will go. That wick, how it turned around, that impulse. If we would look for shorts and if we get the opportunity to still short, it would be from somewhere here. Now, again, this is a huge area. So we're gonna refine it. Usually we don't take 5-minute blocks, but we have to refine this. Or we have to wait for price to get up here. There are two options. I will just do this and leave it like that. There are two options for shorts for GU. And again, same with EU. We're going against the grain, right? We have this bullish range here. And we reach back into the premium. But I don't feel the longs right now. I don't think it will happen. Got liquidity building up there as well. Don't mind the mess. But I don't see it happen, especially with that news from yesterday. What is this? So how that impacted the charts. So yesterday we got ISM. And it was the previous one was this. Then I expected a higher one than the previous one. And it actually turned out to be lower than the previous one. Not even lower than the expected one, but also lower than the previous one. That's why what caused the move to the downside. I feel like by taking these highs, we are ready to take the lows. That's just how I feel. And there are two options for the shorts. So see, this is your lag. This is my lag, the lag I'm using. Either go from short from above here, or you go short from this area. That being said, why from above here already? We wait for the 50%, but as soon as it's in the 50%, we go for shorts because we're now expecting that momentum to continue. And I'm not expecting price to get up here right now. So for me, it makes sense to continue down short. And yeah, this is the area or the 50%, creating my new range just to move to the downside after that liquidity has been taken. That's my kind of my new range. Then if you go to the 15, you can see we have some bearish order flow being formed here. That been taken out. Kind of a sweep. And from there, we got the move. Sorry, the move. So yeah. And we'll put alerts up here. Yep. And for GU, I'll put alert here. Probably need to trade something else, but we'll see. Got more than enough pairs. Again, trading different style on those pairs. Yeah, so that's it for today. If we zoom out on GU, by the way, sorry, forgot that. We now have our previous daily highs up here. Got previous daily lows already been taken out. And yeah, let's dive into today. Let's see what today brings. And I catch you guys later. Peace out. Doesn't let me end it. All right. Peace out.